Tonight on our news, Nigerian Army intensifies effort to boost youth recruitment as it seeks stronger collaboration with Delta State government. Delta State Police Command neutralize 2 kidnapped suspects, rescue victims. Plus, domestic violence on the rise, victim dies in Agbo. Good evening, welcome to our news on the station that adds value to society, Nta Channel 11 Asaba. I am Thauma Eleobu. The Nigerian Army and the Delta State government have reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening the state's contribution to national defense as youths are urged to take advantage of the ongoing 91 regular recruitment intake exercise to enhance employment opportunities. The leader of the delegation from Army Headquarters Abuja, Brigadier General Moses Ikoba, made the call during a visit to the Governor of Delta State, Sheriff Oborowori. Susan Esu tells us more.
The visit by a delegation from the Nigerian Army Headquarters led by Brigadier General Moses Ikoba is aimed at soliciting support and strengthening partnership with the state government in the area of statewide sensitization. This, the delegation noted, is also to encourage eligible young men and women to take advantage of the ongoing 91 regular recruitment intake exercise as part of efforts to reduce youth unemployment and vulnerability. Brigadier General Ikoba disclosed that as at April 7, 2026, only about 251 applications have been received out of the 400 quota allocated to Delta State.
Nigeria intends to recruit 14,000 personnel across the 36 states, including the FCT, which translates to 350 to 400 recruits per state. Delta State current figure is below the threshold. Experience has shown that where participation is low, available opportunity are often not utilized, thereby limiting representation of such states within the Nigerian Army.
Responding on behalf of the state government, the Secretary to the state government, Dr. Kingsley Emo, assured the Nigerian Army of the state's support in ensuring that the quota allocated to Delta State is fully utilized. He emphasized that traditional institutions and the Youth Council have critical roles to play in mobilizing qualified candidates across the state.
We are already committed today to open up centers in 25 local government areas where they can go to any of those centers in the local governments to do these applications at our costs, and we'll pick them up. Typically what we do here, we even send vehicles when it comes to recruitment programs like this, send vehicles to take our people from the 25 local government areas. And we'll do sufficient provision to ensure that we'll meet our quota.
The 91 regular recruitment intake exercise opened on March 30, 2026 and is expected to close on May 17, 2026. In Asaba, Susan Esu, NTA News.
The Delta State Police Command has recorded a major success in its fight against kidnapping following a joint operation with the military. Acting on intelligence, operatives of the Special Anti-Kidnapping Squad on April 9, 2026 trailed suspected kidnappers to a hideout along Ubuluku power line after reported abductions in Ibuzo and Ogwashipo. The suspects engaged the team in a gun duel. 2 female victims were rescued unhurt, while 2 suspected kidnappers were fatally wounded. Recovered at the scene were 1 AK-47 rifle, 19 rounds of ammunition, and 2 million, believed to be ransom proceeds. The police say efforts are ongoing to arrest fleeing gang members and recover more weapons. The Commissioner of Police, Yemi Oyeni, commended the operatives and military for their professionalism and urged residents to continue providing timely information to security agencies. A 44-year-old woman, Rita Etunum Ebere, has reportedly died of complications from domestic violence in Agbo, Delta State. In a disturbing account given exclusively to NTA, the deceased's younger sister, Blessing Eboma, alleged that the brother-in-law, Sunday Ebere, struck his wife on the head with a generator belt in January, an attack said to have led to trauma and a steady decline in her health. Jude Oko, who is on fact-finding, tells us more.
Rita Ebere, a mother of 3 children and a second-hand clothes trader on Imudia Street, Agbo, according to her younger sister Blessing Eboma, died following alleged prolonged domestic abuse by her husband. She told NTA that the deceased lived in fear of her husband, Mr. Sunday Ebere, and gave a detailed account of repeated assaults.
That 23rd he beat her was on Friday. On the 24th, being on Saturday, the man was arrested at this police station at the opposite General Hospital. Yes, at Agbobi. So after he beat her, she fainted. She has been traumatized. She has been going from battling with her health because the man, he hit her. Only God knows if she might have gotten brain damage. The man took her to a native doctor at Temo. He said there is a native doctor at Temo. That is where he want to treat her. The man took her there. He took her there. I need justice for my sister's death. Please, I'm begging on you people, please.
She insists that Rita's health deteriorated after sustaining head injuries, leading to her death on March 24. The couple's children also confirmed that the abuse was frequent, occurring both at home and in a shop.
My daddy used beds, Easter beds, and sucked my mommy, and he now locked the door. Then when he now locked the door, I'm not gonna shout for for help. Then my neighbor now come out. My neighbor now come out now. He now say why did my mommy say go to this and send the land? He now started beating my mommy. The first time he used his slippers and beat my mommy. Then my mom now stand up. She not gonna carry clothes. Let's go to her store. Then my daddy now locked the door.
Some traders on Imudia Street who requested anonymity alleged that the husband once assaulted her publicly and threw her goods onto the street. At the family residence, neighbors declined comment. The divisional police officer, Agbo Division, CSP Michael Ogbepa, told NTA the case has not been officially incidented and all efforts to get the deceased husband's response were unsuccessful, as he also declined to comment. The incident has raised concerns over unreported cases of domestic violence and the need for timely intervention. In Agbo, Jude Oko, NTA News.
Pensioners under the platform of the newly established National Association of Retirees of State Governments are seeking stronger representation to better negotiate their rights and entitlements. Speaking to our Labour correspondent, Joseph Olsen, the national president of the association, Simon Anchava, decried what he described as years of neglect and marginalization of state retirees.
In recent years, Nigeria has embarked on a series of pension reforms aimed at improving the welfare of retirees. While pensioners from the Federal Civil Service are acknowledging some positive impact on their well-being, many of their counterparts at the state level say they have largely been left behind.
Most of the state councils of the NUP, the government have turned them to become as an extension of government house. It is what the governor wants that we do. There are state government that are paying just 4,000 as a pension.
Determined to amplify their voices and demand better treatment, retirees from state government services have come together to form a new union, the National Association of Retirees of State Governments.
We have to assemble ourselves, approach the minister of the Labor and Employment, look at the laws that give him the power, that the minister has the power to restructure the union, to also regroup the union. That is the reason why we now decided that this association, we have gotten a license to operate.
The NUP was the only union that covers all pensioners. Now we have federal government retirees, they have their own union. Ours, our membership is drawn from state government retirees.
The leadership of the association says efforts are already underway to establish functional state councils across the country. They believe this structure will strengthen their representation at negotiation tables and enhance their ability to effectively pursue improved welfare and entitlements. In Abuja, Joseph Utsen, NTA News.
If you're just joining us, this is NTA News at 7 on the station that adds value to society. We reported that the army and Delta State government have reaffirmed commitment to strengthening the state's contribution to national defense. We'll take a short break. There will be more reports when we return. Please stay with us.
Transition to glory. The Vice-Chancellor, Federal University of Petroleum Resources, EFUN, Professor Ezekiel O. Agbalagba, on behalf of the Governing Council, Management, Senate, staff and students, announces with profound respect the passing of its former Vice-Chancellor, late Professor John O. Etwefoto. Late Professor Etwefoto was a distinguished petroleum geologist and academic leader who served as Vice-Chancellor of FUPRE from 2012 to 2014, contributing to the development of the university and advancement of knowledge in the oil and gas sector. Professor Etwefoto, who lived from 1944 to 2026, led a fulfilled life of 81 years and was a devoted husband, father, grandfather, brother, uncle, and mentor. Funeral arrangements. Requiem Mass, Saturday, 11th April, 11 a.m. at St. Martin's Catholic Church, Opara Waterside. Interment at his residence, Eku Sapler Road, Opara Waterside. Reception follows. Thanksgiving service, Sunday 12th April, 9 a.m. at Our Lady of the Holy Rosary Catholic Church, Ibrumede. Signed, Fupre Efron, on behalf of the family.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to...
The only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 30% discount.
Finally, comfort and hospitality have found a resting place, and that place is Saisen Hotel. Saisen Hotel is that place where you are sure of the best in comfort and hospitality, with well-trained, friendly and cautious staff to attend to you. Our rooms, which are of different types, are exquisitely furnished with breathtaking interior decor. Saisen Hotel boasts of the very best chefs in town for continental and intercontinental cuisines. Choice wines and spirits with cold drinks in our bush and VIP bars are the perfect place to be. Also at Saisen, we have an in-house gymnasium, a standard swimming pool, a 350 capacity hall for your wedding receptions, conferences and meetings. Security of lives and property is our watchword. At Saisen, we ensure 24 hours uninterrupted power supply. We are located at number 103 Dennis Osadebe Asaba. For reservations, call 0810-548-8983, 0815-684-0895, 0812-482-0088. Saisen Hotel.
Your comfort
is our concern.
Introducing Soft Home Interiors, where luxury meets modern living. Crafted with precision, our doors are more than entryways. They are declarations of style. At Soft Home Interiors, we make your home or office space a safe haven with our bulletproof security doors, anti-fire doors, pivot doors, super security doors, interior doors, smart locks. We have all types of doors you need and in any size or color. We deliver nationwide. Soft Home Interiors is a division of MAG 1000 Security, interior doors, smart locks, and Turkey furnitures. For sales and consultations, visit us at our head office located at Asaba Lagos Expressway, beside Apam's Funeral Undertakers, opposite Ekemas Oil Nigeria Limited, Asaba. You can call us on 0803 672 9662 or 0708 943 8130. Follow us on Instagram at Soft Home Interiors. Catch all our latest designs on TikTok at Soft Home Interiors. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at Soft Home Interiors. To discover the art of modern living, Soft Home Interiors. Experience the difference. Experience the luxury.
Transition to glory. The Vice-Chancellor, Federal University of Petroleum Resources, EFUN, Professor Ezekiel O. Agbalagba, on behalf of the Governing Council, Management, Senate, staff and students, announces with profound respect the passing of its former Vice-Chancellor, late Professor John O. Etwefoto. Late Professor Etwefoto was a distinguished petroleum geologist and academic leader who served as Vice Chancellor of FUPRE from 2012 to 2014, contributing to the development of the university and advancement of knowledge in the oil and gas sector. Professor Etwefoto, who lived from 1944 to 2026, led a fulfilled life of 81 years and was a devoted husband, father, grandfather, brother, uncle, and mentor. Funeral arrangements. Requiem Mass, Saturday, 11th April, 11 a.m. at St. Martin's Catholic Church, Okpara Waterside. Interment at his residence, Eku Sapler Road, Okpara Waterside. Reception follows. Thanksgiving service, Sunday 12th April, 9 a.m. at Our Lady of the Holy Rosary Catholic Church, Ibrumede. Signed, Fupre Efron, on behalf of the family.
You're welcome back. Angela Elujeko, a middle-aged woman from Eka Northeast local government area of Delta State, is currently battling for her life. Joy Obiozoko reports that she has been diagnosed with a serious kidney condition and urgently requires a kidney transplant to survive. Doctors have estimated the procedure's cost at 50 million naira, an amount her family is unable to afford. The family is making a heartfelt appeal to kind-hearted Nigerians, philanthropic organizations, and compassionate individuals to please come to Angela's aid in this moment of great need. Any contribution, no matter how small, will bring hope and relief to the family.
I want people to help us. The government and other persons who can help us should be of our aid.
Doctor said that I have a kidney problem. Say they will use 15 million. Me and my children and my family, we don't have that amount of money. Understand all we have. I want people to help me to solve this problem. Who gets more give me, who gets big money give me. I take solve this problem.
To support Angela's medical treatment, the family has provided the following contact details: 091 67 83 6910. Account details: 2383 110237. Account name: Angela Elujoko, United Bank for Africa, UBA. Every gesture counts, and the family is grateful for your kindness and support. Nta Asaba, Joy Obiaziko, NT. We'll now join our network studios for the latest in the world of sports.
Nigeria's under-20 men's handball team began their campaign at the IHF Trophy African Zone 3 tournament with a hard-earned 23-18 victory over Burkina Faso on Wednesday. The junior side displayed resilience and strong tactical discipline throughout the encounter, overcoming their West African opponents in a tightly contested match. In a related feature, Nigeria's under-18 team also impressed, cruising to a convincing 13-19 win against Niger to highlight the country's dominance at the regional tournament. Meanwhile, Bayelsa State is set for a thrilling action as the women's category of the Prosperity Cup gets underway, with 27 teams competing for a 10 million naira prize. The tournament will see matches played across 4 centers in Yanagwa, with defending champions Afini Ladies headline the opening features with Bayelsa Queens feeder team.
We will try our best to support you, your teams, as we progress, because we are trying to encourage female soccer. Incidentally, when the FC Barcelona team came in earlier this year, even from our female Bayelsa Queens match, they identified 1 or 2 players they were willing to take abroad.
Elsewhere in European League, Repetis fought hard to earn a 1-1 draw in their Europa League quarter-final first leg at Braga on Wednesday. In round of 16, both sides produced 4 goals performances in the second legs of their respective ties to come from behind and qualify. Meanwhile, Thursday quarter-final first leg will see Premier League strugglers Nottingham Forest making the trip to Portugal to take on Porto. Aston Villa visit Coppa Italian winners Bologna, and Freiburg welcome Celta Vigo. And lastly, the boxing world is set with anticipation as British former champions Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua gear up for a highly anticipated showdown. Fury, known as the Gypsy King, is set to face Anthony Joshua, a British-Nigerian boxer, in a long-awaited clash. Joshua, who suffered a car accident in Nigeria in December last year, is aiming for a comeback in a potential Fury fight. With Sport Update, Peter Oibo, NTA News.
That's our news. Thank you for joining. Good evening.
Nta Asaba, adding value to society.